All right, making sure we get niggas right here on that vibe tonight.
Tonight.
It's the end of the summer. It's that chill down time. Make sure everybody chills out, chill out, chill out.
Cool down.
That vibe, that sunset. It's August now. How we feeling?
It's been August for a while.
Feeling like podcast. Been taking over the whole fucking summer. Get the bag. Popeye's Louisiana Kitchen. Yeah. Popeye's Louisiana Kitchen and Can We Not Podcast. We put it all together. We put the chicken sandwich on the map. On the map. How about that? Podcast bag. Get it.
No, I'm turning you down.
Get the podcast.
Turning you down. I am turning you down.
Listen, we manifest this greatness, okay?
Nah, it's fucked up.
Popeyes is on the map now because
of us.
Yes.
No, wait. That's us. Wasn't he telling us to stop shouting
Exactly.
out? Yo.
Exactly.
You hate to see it.
And now Popeyes act like they don't know us.
Podcast.
So how do y'all feel about Popeyes not giving y'all the acknowledgement y'all deserve?
No, they will.
They will. They will.
You know why?
We've been shouting them out for like at least 40 weeks.
Listen, first off, Popeyes is doing it wrong. We're doing it wrong. Intro is the right way.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, we took it away from you.
Start the show off properly, host man.
Don't worry, we got you.
Host man with the most man.
What do you mean? What was I supposed to do? Y'all looked at me like I was supposed to do something.
You start the show.
This is the show.
Music and then you do the intro.
Exactly. Like, yo, this is the Can We Now podcast episode 59.
Oh, you almost forgot
the
the episode name.
I almost forgot, yeah, because I have to correct him.
It's all
With
those
your
damn
host,
chicken
Evan
sandwiches.
Combest, and his two co-hosts. We got Akai, a.k.a.
Akai Idris Elba.
And also...
No, it's Akai Leonard.
Akai Leonard.
Okay, I guess. What it do, baby?
I definitely do feel like that nigga
Yes.
right now.
And also, don't forget we got...
Lit.
Yes, and we're not in the studio this week, so there will be no shout-outs to Jade, no shout-outs to Sky's Crescent Radio, no shout-outs to City World Radio, but we do have Tone in the building.
Tone.
Shout out to Tone. Tone the producer.
Tone, the big sexy producer.
See now?
Listen,
Why you gotta do that?
The only reason why I said it is because Tone knows and I know. And listen, watch hardcore porn. Yo, y'all niggas canceled. We actually, that was a soundbite from. Damn.
So we're actually in Kai Sky's Radio.
Born against my own soundbite.
We are in.
We're at Kai by the Bay.
Kai by the Bay.
Kai by the Bay Radio.
Kai by day.
Yes, and we have a new recording system. So if you guys hear some new sound effects, I don't control everything right now. You know, Tone is helping us out with the engineering board of this episode, and he will be pressing buttons randomly. So if a joke don't hit, blame Tone.
There.
Just the time was a little.
See?
It's audio latency, everybody. Hey, listen.
When you talk over yourself, see how that sounds?
Yo,
all that
ventriloquist, yo.
All that ducking. I'm a ventriloquist on a podcast.
Yo, enough of that. Guys, for dead ass, yo, so much has happened in the week, I don't give a fuck. What's up with y'all? I have been dying to sit next to y'all for the past 4 days.
Why?
And I'm so glad y'all are here.
Why?
Because how y'all been?
Wait, didn't you just preface with saying you don't even care how our week was?
No, I don't care what's going on in the world. I want to know what's going on with y'all.
Oh. No, it sounds like you want to avoid some energy that was tripping you up.
Yeah.
You ain't got shit to say about your week?
I literally just asked y'all how y'all were doing. Y'all are trying to divert it.
Yeah, we ain't diverting.
Well, my week was all right. You know, nothing special. Just
hang on, brother, man.
Yes, sir.
Nigga.
Damn.
We'll get there.
Brother Combest.
We have an hour. We'll get there.
We'll get there.
Slow walk it.
Slow walk it.
Slow
All
walk
right.
the dog.
Boom.
Jeez.
Kenneth.
Right. My week was all right, man. Nothing special. Just living it up, getting ready.
Living it up.
Living it up. What I do.
Yeah, what do you do?
I just take it one day at a time. You know what I mean?
One day at a time.
How you holding up?
I'm good, bro.
Because there was a high school reunion over the weekend. You two guys were not there.
Yep.
Nah.
You guys all right?
Yeah, I wasn't there.
You guys gonna make it. It's cool. You good?
Yeah. Why are you asking us if we're
I
good?
was actually
No, because I'm like, you wouldn't make it. Like,
I was actually
I didn't
with
hit you
my
up.
family.
No.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Yeah. I was having a family day.
No, it's cool.
And
That's
I kind of
always
did
important.
forget.
But that's the thing. If you don't get, we don't check.
Where was it?
We're older now. We don't check Facebook, so you're not gonna get that notification. So if nobody hits you up to know where it's at, I'm get there, nigga.
No.
If nobody hits you up to tell you, to remind you, yeah, you can forget. You was out with your family. Kenneth, you were good. You get sick, nothing.
Nah, yeah, you know, like.
Because you get sick every other week, so I just want to make sure.
Complicate every 5 weeks.
Oh.
If you're gonna make a joke, you should keep track what you.
Well, it's been about since you were out.
No.
Yeah.
I wasn't sick though. I wasn't sick though, so.
To his, and not in my story.
Not in your.
Not his bars.
Exactly.
Not his bars.
But nah, I'm good, bro. Just had a regular week. Kept it chill.
And
How was your week, Evan?
Well, I was gonna hit Akai. He said he missed the high school reunion because he was with his family.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was good. It was actually pretty good. I was helping my mom set up a new kitchen setup. She's got something in the works. I'm not gonna talk about it
that
now.
Papa's bag coming in, you out and helping out.
No, actually, she's been into a lot of holistic health. So definitely after the surgery she had and everything, it's something that she wanted to actually push forward with. So I was helping her out with that because she's being gung ho about it, and I love the energy she's putting towards it. And I think it's definitely a good point to make that if this is something you want to do, if you have an idea, manifest it, push it out, and actually create it, make it happen.
That's dope.
Just as long as you take time and you slowly build it up, foundation, just like what we were doing. So I appreciate it. Especially look how far we done came.
59 episodes?
Yes.
59 episodes.
Whoa, get the fuck out of here.
Yo, I need to be careful with this.
We're about to be canceled. It's crazy.
I pressed in between.
Yo, y'all niggas canceled.
Who is that voice?
Who is that masked man?
But that was Friday night was a high school reunion. So you was with your family.
Yeah.
Now on Saturday, do you have anything you want to say before I tell a story about you?
Me?
Yes.
Saturday, it was actually a pretty busy day. I went in the morning. Shout out Pratima. She invited me. Family friend, I would say. Not a family friend, but high school friend, actually.
Another person not at the reunion.
Damn, man, you just out and everybody that didn't go to that damn reunion. What happened? Let's talk about
We'll
it.
get there.
Okay, cool. So wasn't at the reunion the next day. Was able to wake up early. No regrets. And I was enjoying myself because I went to a beach cleanup. It was something I really wanted to do. It was by Cross Bay Bridge, Memorial Bridge. And
That's
everything.
what that was?
Yeah.
Because I saw you on the Insta Snap. I thought it was something else going on.
What'd you think?
Thought you was grocery shopping.
Oh, yeah. No, I actually went to the Jamaica Wildlife Refuge. And I was out there literally just taking pictures and going off the trail because, okay, so the way everything got set up, the Cross Bay Memorial Bridge, kayak launch, that shit was all the way away from the bridge. There's unless you have a car, you have to walk back.
Damn.
Amidst my travels, though, I ran into a Popeye's chicken. Or at least one of the ones that escaped. It was on my Insta Snap.
Yeah.
Nobody can see it.
In a Kai Snap story, he was chasing a chicken. I was like, damn, I know the
Across the
stores
ocean.
ran out, but you was dead ass on, I'm going to get me my sandwich.
You know what? I actually got the sandwich.
I know you caught the chicken.
Not that one.
Akai Balboa.
Okay, what? Hey, yo, chicken! Hey, yo, chicken!
Grease lightning.
I need that chicken. I need it on a bun right now.
What you cooking on? Mickey never did that. Don't do that to Mickey.
You didn't?
No.
Rest in peace.
You didn't? Rest in peace. Is he dead?
Yes.
Shit.
Yeah.
Another white person I don't care about. Anyway, as
Yo,
far
y'all
as
niggas
that
canceled.
goes, though, fuck it. Yeah, I love to be canceled in the white community. As far as I know,
Shout
the
out
beach cleanup was
iHeartRadio.
great because I was literally there. I got to connect with a couple of people that can connect with some things that I'm doing as far as my job and whatnot. So it was really dope to make those connections and
I didn't see
network.
that in the Snap story.
Because you don't have to put those in the Snap story. Why put a network?
Because it made me feel like you were just out there in the wild being mad. Just
It seemed like
random.
you were being mad random with people you didn't know from high school at a fucking reunion that
I
you
didn't
went
get to talk about the reunion yet, and I don't
Yeah.
like when you try to jump ahead in
You
stories.
know why? Because it was whack. Just say it, Evan. It was whack.
No, it's actually pretty cool.
What if?
Really?
what if we
Everything
got-
about
no.
that reunion was great?
Well,
The
first,
reunion, yes.
The
well,
reunion.
well, first off, what if we got a few new listeners from that reunion? Did you hype up the pod while you were there?
Yeah, did you?
You know what's funny? Travis
You-
was there.
no, he
Shout out
didn't.
to Travis.
He
Shout out
And
Travis.
Travis is like my. He's like and it's like a manager, like a road manager. Like I wasn't even there. I didn't get there on time. But Travis was there early in the event, and he was there. Yo, Evan got a show, Ifty, coming up September 14th, 9 p.m. at the New Eurekan, East 3rd, between Avenue, this and that. Go ahead, get your tickets online. He told niggas to buy a ticket in his face. He's like, buy a ticket right now. I'm not even at the venue yet. Yo, Evan got a pod. Go listen. People are there like, I don't remember Evan. I don't even know Evan. Who the fuck is Evan? Who's Evan? Then I pull up. Oh. I don't know that nigga. But it was nice just reuniting with people and familiar faces throughout the years and just seeing everybody, and the energy was dope.
No, it wasn't, nigga. I saw the pictures. We got mutual friends. You were in the back on your phone during a happy moment. This nigga was on his phone in the back like. Meanwhile, you go to the next picture. Hey, oh my bad. Yo, I got an important text.
For the listeners,
this
Akai
nigga
just
said,
looked at his phone.
Nah, this nigga said before I got to the venue, this nigga Travis shut it down. A high school reunion is a venue to you? Is that the next stage?
We had it at a
That's the
bowling
next
alley.
stage? Is that the next stage for you?
What?
That's the next stage for you?
How many people showed up to this high school reunion?
I did not count, but it was a lot of people.
It was a good amount of people.
It was
Yeah.
a crazy amount?
Yeah.
Like, was
Like
it
too much for
minimum?
bowling.
Too
Was
much.
it 2 drink
Damn.
minimum?
Too much for bowling. Like everybody was not bowling.
There was no
Wow.
2 drink minimum?
No, it's a
No?
bowling alley, nigga.
Oh, I thought it was a venue.
A venue.
This is what you called it, nigga. Like
Yeah,
you
a
walked
bowling
up.
alley. People have events at bowling alleys. You can
They
rent
do.
out a
Yo,
bowl.
so I went to the venue. Before
Yes.
I even got to the venue, he's sitting there telling me.
I'm Googling venue. Shit, I'm talking.
Google a couple other words that you don't know how to pronounce.
How you spell nigger?
Yo,
I was ready to spell venue for you.
Can I tell you? I'm sorry. I don't know why I was thinking about this, but I would love for a white person to just call me a racial slur.
It just
I
says
would laugh at
Wait
them.
a minute. Venue
Yes,
literally
no,
just
you-
says a place where something happens.
Oh,
Let me see.
is the NBA listed under there?
A place where something happens, especially in organized events such as a concert, conference, or sports event.
Why aren't comedy clubs under there?
Because those happen at comedy clubs, not venues.
Aren't those events though?
Wouldn't a comedy club?
Isn't that a place where things happen?
Yeah, by definition.
Oh shit!
How
Yo,
about
right
a
now,
bay?
wait. This is
This is a venue.
This is a venue.
You're home.
Shit. Welcome to the venue.
Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party.
Yeah, but you guys should have came
Why?
to the high school
Hell
reunion.
no.
Why?
It would have
I
been.
mean, I'm not saying hell no, but I'm just saying.
Hey,
the reason
I was
why,
there. Stephon was there. Shout out to Stephon. I'm waiting for him to be free because I want to call this nigga so bad to talk about what happened at the family reunion.
The family
reunion.
The John Adams family reunion.
The
Shout out
high
John
school,
Adams.
the high school reunion because y'all trying to make fun of me for going. Y'all didn't even go.
I'm not making fun of you.
I did.
Me and Stephon, we went. We brought the vibes.
The dopest
To
of
a
vibes.
bowling alley?
Yes, nigga. You should've
Yo,
came.
we out here. Yo, first off, that shit was on a Friday night.
Yeah, it was lit.
You're going to a high school reunion on a Friday night?
You going to a bowling alley on a Friday night,
Where a high school and not even a school sanctioned.
and it's like an unofficial high school
where
reunion.
was the bowling alley?
It was right by the high school. It was an
Yeah.
unofficial high school reunion.
like 2 blocks away.
It wasn't like hosted by the high school.
I know that would be
Most
even
high
better.
school reunions are under the pretense people would think that it is hosted by the high school that you attended. No,
Oh.
this was an unofficial. People just coming together through Facebook. Hey, who still lives in our city?
Hey, who still has Facebook? Hey, who still texts?
Yeah, because most people like, oh, I'm married. You know, I got kids. I can't come. I don't live in New York no more. You know, so
Yeah.
whoever could come through came through, and it was a lot of people. It was fun. It was nice seeing familiar faces. And you know how I know
Wait a
I was
minute.
popping?
How?
Wait a minute.
Because this was a lot of people there. You know, you get a little overweight over time. It's been 10 years. You know, people lose weight, people lose hair. You know, it's a couple girls. You know, hey, but then they look at me. Look at you. That's when I knew. Hey,
Oh, nigga, do you know what this is?
that's when I knew. Nigga, hot out here. That's right.
So you was hyped because at your 10-year high school reunion,
I was lit.
you knew you was
Yo.
like, yo, I let
Yo,
myself go.
I'm the man up in this bowling alley. Fuck with me.
Yes.
Fuck with me.
Fuck with me on lane
Fuck with
12. Lane 12.
Hot
come
boy
get
summer. Yo, I'm about
You
to
don't
put
want
this
to
on the
deal with
pod
me
right now.
You better go
not-
to lane 11. Go to lane 11, because if you go to lane 12, you got to deal with me. I'm gonna tell you something that you don't want. You don't want to deal with me, because that's what happens. That's what's going. Man, I ain't ready for that. That's why you ain't show up. You was scared.
Who was I scared of at that
Me,
high school
nigga.
reunion?
They looked at you. Oh, God gained weight.
Really?
I don't know.
That's wild.
Yo, watch the YouTube. Watch the YouTube, please.
But it's just fun to go to a high school reunion. You see what people fall off, see what people are in
That's
life.
so sad, though. But I mean,
That's why most people go.
But that.
Because if you're doing well in life, you want to go to
But
make
look
sure.
at the dynamic of high school.
Yes.
The same could be said about college.
And one thing I really did enjoy about the high school reunion, it wasn't just a bunch of people talking about, yo, remember when we were in high school, we did this. It was none of that going on whatsoever.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. It was mad fun.
Okay, in what sense? I want to know.
Like
what
just
sense?
the conversations of like adult conversations
Just
about
catching up with everybody.
yeah, catching up. What are people doing? Networking potentially, and just like having fun with people that you're like slightly familiar with and making new memories.
Wait. I'm sorry. You're what?
Slightly familiar with.
No, maybe like kind of.
I cut school a lot.
Maybe insta familiar.
My lawyers will be in contact with you
Thank you.
shortly.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So,
LLCs.
until we talk about my night, because the after party of the high school reunion.
Yo, I was the party.
Let me call Stephon, see if he can pick up. Let me see if he
mean-
texts me back. That's what I need. That's my event correspondent. That's my stupid smash brother.
Your co-host for the night.
No, it's my super smash brother. That's what we are now.
Really?
We're the Super Smash Brothers.
Wait. Why?
If I can get him on the phone, we'll find out why. But until then, we'll get back to him. I'm waiting for him to be free to get this phone call.
Okay.
So much is going on in the world. Where would you gentlemen like to start?
Popeye's chicken is gonna save the Amazon.
That's
How?
Like, that's two topics.
Hang
in
on.
one.
It's one topic.
We had the Popeye's chicken sandwich last week, guys. We talked about it lightly. It's cool.
Yeah, it's a sandwich.
Yeah.
Even though, let's not forget that we manifested Popeye's greatness right now.
And Popeye should acknowledge you too.
And they're going to definitely do it right now.
They better.
Know
If
why?
they don't,
You want to know why? I noticed
maybe
something
then you'll
huge
learn your lesson.
and grand. I want to just let you know. Popeyes, it can capitalize on this entire moment right now by being an international superhero.
How so?
The Amazon, gentlemen.
Why do you
has
care
been
about the Amazon? Yo,
Because
who's got
we're
a globe?
on Earth.
Who's got a globe?
Aren't you on a globe?
Ooh.
Stupid nigga. Get off your own podcast, dumbass.
Ooh.
That's why you was.
Ooh.
I
thought I was being nice. I shouldn't be. But anyway, yeah. As far as the Amazon, if nobody has heard about it, if you're
been
hearing
going
this
on for
podcast,
weeks.
it's been going on for weeks. Yeah,
a
because
rainforest is on fire.
It's hilarious because it's a rainforest on fire. A rainforest.
People just assume it's always raining in a rainforest. It's not.
They are.
Well,
they have
we're
their
not
rainy
there in
seasons.
rainforests all the time, but listen, I don't know what's going on. I don't even know what.
I live in a
which-
regular America, not Central, South America.
Yeah, and shout out to that other part of America that we don't really address.
Yeah, that's
So-
where the Amazon is at.
The
Damn, I
equator.
wouldn't know an Amazon if it came up to me right now.
You wouldn't know a Wonder
Like-
Woman if it came up to you right
That's
now.
an Amazon?
Amazonian?
She's an Amazonian woman.
Oh,
Yes.
I don't read DC.
Do you know where the
Marvel
Amazon
man.
is?
No, dead ass. I don't know. That's why I
It's by
kind of
the
don't
equator.
care.
It's by the equator.
Oh, the hottest point on Earth?
yeah,
Oh, and it caught on fire?
yeah,
Wonder how that happened.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. So
Press
what do
that
you think?
boom-ts for me.
So
Oh,
what do you
don't
think is
press
gonna
that
happen?
button.
So what do you think?
Yo, y'all niggas canceled.
Exactly.
All right, so Amazon man. Amazon Akai.
Now the reason why
Akai is on.
the reason why I say this is because I'm looking at something that is a huge issue. People jump on a situation as soon as it is presented to them, and they're like, "Oh, well, I'm going to have an opinion about this," and I feel like I have to do something about this. Kind of like this podcast.
Well, that's what we're here for.
Hopefully, a positive change. So, noticing this situation, I realize people care about the Amazon. Nobody gives a fuck about the Amazon. Just like they forgot about Sudan. But
A lot
anyway,
of niggas think just reposting it is saving it.
Listen.
Yo, I reposted it. I said,
People change their
telling
profile
you right now,
picture to blue, thinking
and I
that it was
saved
going to
it.
save Sudan.
I saved all those sex
Nobody
workers.
thought of anything in
all
Flint.
those children.
Nobody said,
There
hey, let's
wasn't a
just make
catchy picture to
let's make
share.
a big
There
ass Brita
wasn't a
filter.
catchy picture to share.
Make a big ass Brita filter. I'm going to just do that and put Flint, Michigan. Saved. We did it. Fuck Just Water.
Just one.
Jaden didn't do it.
He didn't?
I did. Big ass Brita filter.
That's what it needs.
Now, the reason why I bring this up and the reason why I connect this with Popeyes is because out of nowhere, everybody's making
Social
hype
awareness.
About it. Yes, they're making
Word of mouth.
a crazy amount of press because of a sandwich.
Free press.
A sandwich.
Well, Popeye's been getting so much free press off you two niggas for about 59 weeks straight.
Yes. Not 59 weeks.
Obviously, but about
Give or
30.
take like 20.
No, I say about 30. That love that chicken from Popeyes jokes around them late 20s, early
That was
30s.
literally
We don't
episode
give them
30.
the bad. Yeah, we don't give them the bad.
29 weeks.
Yep.
Yeah. But anyway, to connect both of the things that we're doing, worrying about a place in the planet that nobody is
So
actually,
are we supposed to be more, I guess, careful with what we share socially?
No. There's so much out there on the internet. The reason I bring this up is because I feel that if we actually can channel all of that, like, hey, social awareness towards this one thing, hence me bringing up a chicken sandwich, and you put that towards something that you actually socially want to achieve or change, hence the reason why I brought up Amazon in the same breath as a Popeyes chicken sandwich, hashtag Popeyes Amazon.
But fam, I can't get to the Amazon.
Because you can't get
I
a
can
chicken
get
sandwich?
down the block to this sandwich though.
Listen, Popeyes Amazon, hashtag it. You
But
do that.
I
You
don't
set
see
it
the
up,
connection.
You connect it because Popeyes
I can't
is
get to the Amazon. I don't have a passport.
You don't have to get there. Popeyes will. They're going to airlift 5 million chickens.
They're gonna just throw chicken into
And
the
they're going to-
forest.
yes.
And the chickens will
And
put
it's
out the
going-
fire.
Yes, with their bodies. They will be the
Isn't that
martyrs
animal
that we
abuse?
need. No, it's not. The Aztecs sacrificed animals and humans all the time.
You should listen back to this podcast.
I will.
But
I
you're
will.
talking about the Aztec. This is the Amazon.
Yeah.
That's two different A niggas.
What?
The-
Why
the
does that
Az-
matter if
The
it's two
Aztecs
different
were
names?
in Central America.
We're all human beings, though, on the same planet.
The Aztecs were in
Listen.
Central. Look how confused.
But we're all human beings, though. But we're all human
Can you
beings,
break
though.
that math down for me?
What math?
Whatever he's trying to equate for me.
Okay, so give me the floor for 1 minute. 1 minute.
You
Straight
have
give
it.
me the floor. So you have everything going on, the hoopla about Popeye's chicken sandwich. You have this situation about the Amazon that just decides to come up, and people are just taking awareness to it. Granted, there was a situation where Amazonian people were able to reclaim their land. That's a big thing that got overlooked because of the news story of the Amazon actually burning down. Now,
Niggas got their land and it burnt down.
yeah,
Sound like they don't need it.
it sound like niggas
They shouldn't be having it.
Niggas got swindled. It sound like somebody knew something that they shouldn't have known, which is, hey, how do you get your land back? Do you know how big the Amazon is?
Yeah.
How big is it?
They say that Amazon rainforest is about 20% of the world's oxygen.
How'd you know that?
Looked it up.
You looked it up?
Yeah.
I thought you didn't know anything about the Amazon.
I don't know where it's at.
I thought you didn't care about the Amazon.
I
either.
don't.
Well, it's 20% of somewhere.
20% of the world's oxygen. That's what I heard. What
So
the
why don't
people
you care
sharing.
about it?
Because there's another 80%.
Yeah, but what if you're 20% closer to death?
I am. I'm 25.
No, you're not. Nigga, first off,
What?
take off that cap.
Stop capping.
You
bro.
ain't nah. First off, I'm 25.
You're going to die now.
Nigger.
Jesus, the Hardy.
Okay, now listen. Let me bring it back to the focus. The reason why I say this about the Amazon and Popeye's chicken sandwich is because there's so many different stories being presented here, but the one underlying thing that gets avoided is the fact that you can actually make some kind of change, which I feel every time somebody says, oh, well, we need to do this with the ocean, or we need to do that with, this burning river over here. It doesn't get affected because there aren't that many people that are aware of it. And there aren't that many eyes or focus on actually making some kind of change. Let's say you actually couple that with the Amazon and Popeye's chicken sandwich. Let's say Popeyes donates or builds or plants a tree every time 100 of those things are sold. Those things are sold out damn near halfway across the country.
Popeyes only gets 175 chicken sandwiches a day.
So the fact that
Each
you know that
location.
number is terrible.
So how much money are they really making?
The fact that you know that number is terrible because
Did
that
my
means
research.
you looked into something that took you away from a bigger or at least an expanded view of what can actually affect the change. You just looked at one part of it.
Well, define change, because I am a person of the belief that the planet will fix itself over time. Human meddling will fuck it up only for us humans.
Okay.
Because like,
so what do we do?
that's
Other
like
than try to coexist with the actual
That's what I'm
planet.
saying. If people want to like, oh man, we're fucking it up for us. We got to do something about it. The planet like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do something anyway. Y'all keep fucking with me. I'm gonna this tidal wave gonna knock all you niggas out. Earthquake. Oh, I dare you niggas build a mall on the Amazon. I dare you. Let me move this tectonic plate real quick. Let that shit sink straight into the fucking cement.
I'm proud of you for knowing the word tectonic.
I went to science class once. Just had my high school reunion.
Thanks, Tone.
I'm just of the belief that I hear what you're saying, that people can make change, but it's only in the interest of people.
Got you.
It's not really like, I don't think people care about the planet. People only care about the planet as long as we can survive on it. If niggas found out, yo, we can live on Mars, I think we would ruin the fuck out of Earth and just go straight to Mars. Because that's just how capitalism, money, and just how human nature has been working over the industrialization of the planet over the past couple hundred years. That niggas will only care about the interest of the planet as long as it serves them.
Got you.
You need more Bernie Sanders in the world who actually genuinely care about the planet.
No.
I think Bernie really cares.
There's no white man on this damn earth that cares about the sanctity of a melanated person sitting beside him while he is sitting in a car with his family.
Wait,
He's
where's
like,
that
hey,
from?
hold up. That's from nowhere. That's from just thought of saying, hey, I've passed white people on the street that just look at you and be like, oh, that's got to be rough.
Wouldn't piss on you to put you out?
Yeah. Listen, we've come from that same mentality, but to expand outward and to at least try to affect some kind of change, I feel like it needs to be a narrative. Just as much as you want to say that, you know, you can be a naysayer and say that the planet will help itself, maybe there's another side of the planet that would actually want to do something while they're here. I mean,
I would like to hope so, but
to hope
the planet got smacked with an asteroid a couple million years ago, and it was like, yo, ain't nothing. Give me a couple.
Who was there?
Give me a couple 100,000.
Who was there?
Nobody after that. Tell you who wasn't there.
Nobody with thumbs, nigga.
Oh, you trying to say my nigga T-Rex didn't have thumbs? You just couldn't do nothing with him.
long arms.
You just couldn't do nothing with it.
His arms are up here.
He smacked the shit out you, nigga.
You know what? He probably texted a lot, and that's probably why he's like this. And we were like, listen,
dinosaurs had phones.
they had phones.
Social media.
Exactly. That was the downfall
The
of the generation.
social media era.
Yes. They got hit by some shit called an asteroid.
It knocked out all the phone towers, and they couldn't text anybody to bring social awareness.
Exactly. Boom.
Damn.
Conspiracy
Broke
theory.
that math down.
Broke it down. Supreme math.
Moving on.
Slow news week, but you know, we're
It really wasn't.
really
A lot of shit happened.
A lot of
Oh,
A
I
lot
just
of shit-
wasn't looking.
no,
for
a lot
it.
of shit. A
I
lot of
didn't
shit
wanna look
happened,
for it.
but a lot of news was dominated by the chicken sandwich wars between like
So we can
Wendy's
only
and
imagine.
Popeyes.
So
and
yeah,
stuff like that.
so just to really get into this chicken debate,
Yes.
fuck the Amazon.
Fuck the Amazon. Tell me a Chick-fil-A hitting.
Yeah,
Well,
what's going
well,
on?
Never tried it.
Yeah, I've never had Chick-fil-A, but to carry on from this topic of chicken, the USDA study says that washing or rinsing your raw chicken actually puts you at a risk for illness.
You know what's funny? I had a conversation with somebody about washing fruit, where they washed the fruit and got sick.
How?
I want to say that this person, I was like, it's funny because they washed it like, oh yeah, I got, you know, the little guanepas, the little Spanish fruits.
Yeah.
And they was like, yeah, I washed them and, you know, I got sick. And I was just kind of like, I ain't never washed that fruit in my life because it got the little, it's like an
the
orange.
shell,
Yeah, it
yeah,
got a
the
shell.
shell,
What the
yeah.
fuck is there to wash?
I mean, did they eat the
skin?
outside too?
I hope not. If they did, that's probably why they got
Did
sick,
you know
not
you
because
can
they washed
eat the
it.
outside of an orange?
I don't.
Yeah, I don't either.
Listen, let's just say I seen it happen, and it was just like, what are you doing? It was the most weirdest most like double take. Like what the?
Fam, nah.
They were eating the orange peel.
We don't deserve this planet. If I hope the Amazon comes back with a fucking
reclaims the entire planet.
Yeah,
I was mad.
I hope that when the Amazon burned down, it's like when you shave and the hair grow back thicker. Like I hope the Amazon just grows back twice as fast, twice as thick. People don't understand science. We don't even understand the ocean. I hope just some scientific roof.
Science is gonna roof.
Yeah, man.
Science got a roof.
Break that math down.
Break that down, King.
Wow.
Break that down. The supreme math.
But y'all never had Chick-fil-A sandwiches?
No.
Nah.
I did. I did actually a year ago. Remember when we went on that trip to DC last year?
Yes.
And we went to that Chick-fil-A and I ran into that racist ass Trump dude.
I remember.
Who had he had a MAGA bucket hat on.
Oh,
Did
yes.
not get out the car?
Yes.
No. This was literally sitting next to our table at
Chick-fil-A.
Yes.
No. You got out the car.
You was pussy.
No,
you got out the car. Yeah, that's a little kid.
You got out the car for the teenagers.
Yeah, you
Don't
beat up a little
shit
kid.
again. Don't say that shit again, nigga. Don't say that shit again, nigga.
Nah, you only had
You
smoke
don't
for
know
the
what
little
energy you
kid.
ever worked. Don't say that shit again.
You had smoke for the little kid.
I'm gonna have smoke for a couple of things right now, nigga. Fuck it.
No, I remember the situation. You had like
What?
The MAGA dude was right next to me.
Man, listen. So why didn't you do nothing?
Why did I do nothing?
How you roll up to the wrong White House and not do nothing? Took a whole
That's
picture
a
in front
fact.
of it. Try to look like
Fam,
Killmonger.
I can't even find.
Send me that picture. Send me that picture.
I can't
Send
even
me that
find the
picture.
Amazon. You expect me to find the White House? You are talking to the wrong side of ignorance. Tell you. But regardless, Chick-fil-A,
It's on the brain.
so
you already said the winner.
you're
Yeah, Popeyes is definitely better. Popeyes is cool, just not up to the hype, obviously, but I had it before the hype, so I thought it was good. Just a good sandwich.
No, what about Wendy's? I'm glad because
Wendy's actually makes me sick. Like
Wendy's sucks.
Like
I'm sorry.
I've had Wendy's about 4 times in my
I hate
adult
Wendy's
life.
so much.
Every time I've had Wendy's, I've
Almost set my apartment
I
on fire
hate it
because of
so
Wendy's.
much. Wait, what? Apartment.
Yeah, when
Yeah,
I was
he
living
lived-
in an apartment, I had Wendy's one time, and when I bought the Wendy's sandwich, I was young. I was in adolescence at the time, and
he was in
I
adolescence
sat there
at the time.
with this Wendy's sandwich that I bought
At
next
about
to my
8 years
microwave, and I was just like, "Yo, this looks like aluminum foil," but nah, it's like cloth on the inside.
Oh,
but
like the paperish.
yeah, it's paper on the inside, so it can't be aluminum foil on the outside. They wouldn't do that because how else am I going to heat the sandwich up? So I proceed to put the sandwich in the microwave. 2 seconds later, shit started bucking out. Oh, turn that off right quick. Almost set my whole shit on fire because of a Wendy's.
Because of Wendy's.
Why is it aluminum foil?
It's fast food. You got to eat it right away. You gotta
Nobody
eat it
else
fast.
uses aluminum foil, so why are they
Why are
using
you
it?
reheating Wendy's?
That's
You
where you
reheat
already
any
messed
fast
up.
food.
That's where you already
Just
messed
throw it
up.
out?
Yeah.
I thought it was fresh, so it should last longer. Why I gotta
Fresh?
keep it?
If
Yeah.
it's fresh, then that means it's gonna go quicker.
actually, yeah.
That's how meat. What? Hold on. Wait,
You cooked it, right?
isn't that with any fast food? So wait a minute. So what you're saying is Wendy's is claiming that their food is fresh.
Wait a
But
minute.
once they
You
cook
mean
it,
there's slow food?
yes.
What the fuck is going on?
Because what is
here?
McDonald's doing?
We don't know what they doing.
Word.
We don't want to know what they doing. I don't even want to remember that I have McDonald's in the fridge. Tone, check yourself, please.
I'm just saying
He had-
Burger King better never enter this conversation because they beat their sandwiches with their bare fists.
Burger King?
Yeah, they beat their chicken sandwiches.
I didn't even know they had chicken sandwiches.
because they beat them shits to death.
Did you see the chicken sandwich from Bojangles?
We're saying chicken sandwich a lot.
The chicken.
And I said
the chicken,
sandwich.
The chicken sandwich
Damn
from
it, Tone.
Bojangles. It's like a dry ass like breaded chicken patty on a biscuit. Like it looks dry as fuck. And niggas saw that on the internet and
All I know is that the Colonel from KFC is watching all of this. Like, yo, y'all niggas acting like I won't press the button to bring it back to double down.
Fuck that sandwich.
He gonna press the button. Nigga.
Fuck that sandwich.
He gonna be right at your front step.
That is, they really wanted to kill all black people. I'm sorry, and that is without
What do
a
you
doubt.
mean? I didn't
That
go.
is two
why-
pieces of fried chicken,
On-
bacon inside of it,
With
cheese inside of it,
And we fell
with
for it.
sauce. And I had one.
You fell for it.
I probably have diabetes after that, just one.
You fell for it.
that
He
sounds
got
Fell
you.
for type 2 diabetes.
That's how he got you.
low key. That sandwich was good.
No, it wasn't. Don't say that. Take that back.
No,
So they bring that damn sandwich back. You gonna be the first one in line,
not the first.
nigga?
Top 10?
I live kind of far from the KFC, so
That's
you
how
know.
they get
But
us.
you'll get there before it closes the first
That's how
day.
they gonna
Exactly.
get
Yeah,
us.
I gotta get it on my lunch
Exactly
break.
how
I'll
they
get there in store hours.
This is exactly how they gonna get us.
Anything
They
else?
got KFC on Seamless, right?
I know. Yeah, they do.
Exactly.
Yo, other shit happened.
Other shit happened, indeed.
Oh shit.
They say this is a big rich town.
Woo, you hate to see it.
That's right, we back. Final season, season
We
6.
Wait a minute, that's not the final season intro, though. That's not the final season intro.
They changed the intro. Hold on. The
Wait.
intro changed. They bred the new remix. Hold on, let me break.
Why they
Show we
got a
press
whole
that.
I bet you
remix?
that. I bet you that.
Why they got a whole remix of?
It's a big rich town, yeah. And I just come from the poorest part. Bright light, city life, I gotta make it. This is where it goes down, yeah.
Hey, get it, Trey. How y'all feeling?
Somebody did this.
Wait a minute, was that a soundbite? Did you press a button?
No. No, that was in the action.
That was in the.
Yes, if you watch the first episode,
What did they say?
That's 50 saying. That's 50 ad-libbing on that shit.
No, that was soundboard buttons on top of the song. But that was the song.
That shit was
How y'all feeling? You hyped for the new season?
no.
All right. The jig is up, 50. We get it. You changed the intro to get people upset to add more attention to your show. Advertising. It's smart networking. It's the same way with literally the same thing with the Popeye sandwich. You make people upset. You trigger emotion. You make people post about it, and that brings free advertisement to your thing.
Which was over
How
like
did they
21
trigger
million.
anybody?
Huh?
How did they trigger anybody?
Because people are now posting about it. It was trending, and it became a new topic. So people who may not watch Power or haven't watched it,
No,
they
I
changed the
meant
intro.
Popeyes.
We're going to the thing. Oh, they triggered people's emotions.
How do they trigger people's emotions?
Nigga, it's been
By
a fast food war.
by-
Oh man, I'm gang Chick-fil-A. I'm gang KFC. Like, come on.
Nobody got shot over a chicken sandwich.
What? You have not been on social media.
That's
Niggas-
good.
No,
Niggas were
niggas-
jumping through drive-thrus
And
for
jumping
that
over the-
chicken
and
sandwich.
jumping over the
Okay,
counter.
hang on. Now, I just want you guys to look at that one point. That one point. What is the constant here? That people are sharing shit about all these niggas wilding out
Yeah.
over a chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
I have taken myself out of said chicken sandwich debate. I was able to go in nature. I walked around. I followed a chicken, a real
Did you plant
chicken.
a tree?
No.
So you
I
didn't do
couldn't plant
shit,
a
nigga.
tree.
Shut up.
I went outside and I observed the planet.
Could have did that from inside too.
No.
Well, we observed the planet through social media.
And that's terrible.
It's the same thing.
It's one lens. Expand it. Go outside. Touch the earth. You ain't got to see niggas twerking on fucking social media and doing all that
you
shit.
ain't gotta see. I'm gonna need that.
You gonna need to see niggas twerking on social
I'm gonna
media?
need to see about 5 nigga bitches.
Nigga
twerking.
bitches? Please. That needs to be a
So
soundbite.
Power season 6.
Nigga
Yo,
bitches.
y'all saw the episode?
canceled.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Tone.
Thank you. We
So
are
y'all saw the
canceled.
episode?
I saw it.
I didn't.
All right, let's not give a recap. Did you like it?
Can I say why I didn't see it?
No, you was outside.
No, not even that. I was not hyped after that ending. Everything that happened, season 5, did not want me to come back for it.
You made the smart decision. If you'd have watched this episode, you'd have been like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
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 The writing is so fucking predictable. You can just watch a scene and be like, this was going to happen. He going to say this. He going to say that. It's that bad. So you good for not watching it. Just don't watch it, bro.
There was no suspense. Honestly, the only reason why you would want to watch is for Lala.
Yeah. No, Lala.
Eh.
No.
Eh.
No.
Sir.
Sir. No.
That's somebody's way.
It's different.
For now.
No, I'm talking about her performance.
A performance?
Yeah.
She actually had quite a few scenes, and also shout out to Kevin Mason. Had quite a few lines in that episode.
He just need a hug.
What exactly about her
Tom.
performance was the most
A lot of
captivating?
emotion.
A lot of emotion.
Yeah, a lot of emotion.
actually
She had to like see her role as a mom, and like she really like expands her character a lot in that first
And
episode.
she had like about
Like she's not just doing the same thing.
She had about like 10, 15 minutes of screen time, and then she did a lot in that 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
What did she
Shout
do?
out to Lala.
You
She
gotta
expanded her
watch
character.
Watch the episode if you want to find out.
I said her character was kind of a one beat character. Like she only did one thing. So this episode, like she got to do different things. So she
Nice.
gets to explore her acting range, and I thought that was nice. Shout out to Lala.
Lit.
So are y'all gonna watch the rest of the season?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, you good. The thing is,
I'ma
I
wait
already.
on it.
That's. I wish I did what you did. Okay, because I watched that episode. I'm like, damn, I gotta watch the rest of this just so I could be mad. I'm already mapping out how mad I'm gonna be each week. I'm like, ooh, episode 3, I'm gonna be real mad, but episode 5, I'm gonna tone it down. I'm gonna see where they're going with it. Well, they're giving them more episodes, so hopefully they map it out
an
better.
extended season.
He's like, you could kind of see, like, all right, this is probably what's gonna happen. There all were some twists and turns, so I feel like with a longer season, there might be more unexpected turns and a lot of character arcs. So I do want to watch it for that. But I'm actually surprised that they did go through with some of the decisions that they set up that last season. They went through with it.
For the season finale from season 5, yeah.
Yeah,
A lot
she
of
did.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, they didn't like, oh, we're going to keep her alive. She's in a coma.
coma, no.
No,
That's
they
perfect.
didn't even do that. They
10
dead.
minutes 10 minutes in, yeah.
Yep, just
Perfect.
dead.
Perfect.
So I was like, oh, I actually respect that.
Yeah.
Y'all not going to
Cutting off
string it
loose
along and yeah, it was dope.
It's perfect. All right.
All right.
Maybe I'll check it out.
No, just wait. We'll let you.
No, yeah.
Thank you.
It's gonna make you upset. Don't just don't.
You'll be really mad, yeah.
Because they be getting some bullshit off in them fucking episodes.
Yo.
Tyreek and all of that. Yeah, he's still annoying.
Sounds like squad.
Yo,
Yo,
I'ma
y'all
find a
niggas
topic.
canceled. Tell them that.
There's a topic in my phone, and we're gonna talk about it.
GoFundMe. A
Thank you.
GoFundMe was created in support of the officer who killed Eric Garner,
After he was fired, because he was fired.
and it raised over $100,000 in just a few days.
That's America.
Social awareness.
Yep. So the
No,
officer.
that's just white power. It's probably
Social
three.
awareness.
It's probably 3 white people.
Social awareness.
It was nothing social. It was neighbors.
So-
3 neighbors got together. What? Lusher, what? Because you did what? Listen, me, Tom, Frank, we got you.
So it raised
100K.
So
White unity.
at the time,
There was no phones involved.
Jesus. At the time this was posted, it raised $102,000 out of a $150,000 goal. The officer who killed Eric Garner after keeping him in an illegal chokehold was not only just fired 5 years after the fact, but now he's about to walk into some serious money as a result of his questionable actions. Officer Daniel Pantaleo, if I'm saying that right, all right, has been on quote-unquote desk duty since Eric's death. He's still been collecting checks from the NYPD, and now he's going to be collecting a big one through a GoFundMe. So how we feel about that?
I need time to play out. It's not enough for me. Just time. More time has to play out. I need more. I want to see how this unfolds. Because there's always something happening, and it feels like PR moves. It feels like, but it never feels like justice.
No.
It just feels like PR moves sometimes.
It
like
never
just trying to
feels
look good.
genuine, is what I would say. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, this is literally a group of people that collected whatever means of funds together to support something that people obviously know there's.
But think about how
side.
and how fast that had to happen, versus for to get that man fired. How many years it took, and then it really didn't seem to get any real push until people protested outside of Mayor De Blasio's debate.
Well, there's a lot of red tape that goes with that. I feel like that is the case. I mean, again, if you're going into the legal system, there's always going to be added protection for the people that are enforcing that law. I mean, it's the same thing with lawyers. I mean,
That's
you
what
have to
happened
go
in
through these
California.
trials and tribulations.
No, that's what happened in California, where the California governor signs a Stephen Clark bill into law, where police can now only kill when quote unquote necessary.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's examine that. What does it mean when necessary?
Yeah, all you're doing is changing the lingo.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like you're not really changing what
You're,
the
you're
people
creating
do.
you're creating more loopholes in order to get the cops like to make sure the cops aren't put on like administrative leave when they've killed someone. That's
so
what
why
that is.
why shouldn't we better equip ourselves with language and lingo that would actually better protect us when we're being enforced upon with the law?
The laws
that would
aren't
do
made to
that?
protect us.
So
it
why don't
almost
we make
doesn't
the
matter.
law actually protect us? Why don't
we
we
don't
actually
control to make the laws.
Isn't it for the people by the people?
What country you live in?
A country that doesn't read about its own law
Yeah.
and constitution.
Because them niggas will change that goalpost so fast.
They just keep.
Oh, you thought this law applied to you?
So that's exactly what I look at when it comes to things like this. I can't be outraged if I'm not aware of even like, my rights and what I can and can't do within my own country where I've lived my entire life. Like that's why anytime I see like an immigrant coming from another country and they look at our situation and they prosper and they do their thing, I look back and say, well, damn, they came from situations where niggas is getting beheaded for no reason. Niggas is getting shot in the street, blowing up people, having martyrs and all this going on and impacting them. And we know nothing about it until like maybe weeks after. Like that in itself is showing me that we're very confused about where it is that we want to go as a people and as a country. I feel like we're not having the narrative of what do we do as a country to actually prosper and move forward.
Well, we're never. I don't want to say never. It doesn't seem as if anytime soon there's going to be some general consensus across the country to move forward in one direction.
War is usually the case.
Because we can't even agree on what
war is usually the case.
I don't even think that
we had this. Look at it like this: this generation hasn't been afflicted with something on a national scale, other than maybe that of a terrorist attack like 9/11, and you have a situation where everybody's like, well, should we be fearful of what's going on? Should we call to action, do anything? The only other time we really see that is wartime.
it's out of emotion, not mental.
Yeah. And that's the only thing that really pushes our country to actually act and incite change. Emotion. It's emotionally driven instead of it being for the people, by the people. Like actually thought-provoking. Saying, hey, if we have a national debt, well, what's one thing we can eliminate if we have debt?
I mean, Donald Trump signed a bill to erase student loan debts of disabled veterans.
What's that doing?
Exactly what you thought.
Nothing.
I'm not going to say it. Exactly what you just
not
thought.
really-
Because how many adjectives I had to say? He erased the student loan debt. Woo! Of disabled veterans who live in this state, who served at this time.
Ain't doing shit.
You read the fine print. Nigga saved about $5.
$5.
$5.
Fam. Honestly, if we looked at all this debt that we have in America, the same way millennials have to look at their debt, well, do I need Amazon Prime or should I just cancel Netflix?
Disney coming.
Disney's coming is going to save everybody money. But Disney's probably going to have that shit on lock.
Oh, shit. Disney. Spider-Man. We didn't talk about it.
Aren't you Spider-Man?
No.
You were that one time in D.C.
Hey.
Spider-Man.
No, hey.
Oh, my God.
That was our Spider Cheeks. That wasn't Spider-Man. That's Spider Cheeks. Spider Stripper.
Kenneth low-key mad because he was like, damn. He did have the...
No, what?
He did
No. Don't put that on him.
No, because he liked he wanted more of the attention. I get it, man.
No. Not at all. I was already there, bro. You lost it. But
Damn.
Disney, Spider-Man, Sony have now gotten into contractual debates and arguments over the week. So much information has come out. I'm not going to bore you guys at all. Every single
Triple
detail
threat
of it. Yeah, I wish. And me. I know.
It's a ladder match. What's the next WWE pay-per-view coming up?
Shit, so I'm coming through. Yeah, a bunch of debates over money. They now, right now, as of right now of us recording this, Spider-Man is now taken out of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yes.
Damn. You hate to see it.
Yeah, he can still come back. That's why.
Well, yeah.
Nothing's definitive. It's just like, all right, right now for the foreseeable future, he will not be in it. Tom Holland still has 2 movies in his contract. Marvel can still come back with Sony and come to some sort of agreement and still get him back in time. They just did D23 Anime Expo over the past weekend where they released new trailers. Tom Holland had to do a panel. He wasn't supposed to say much because of the news that came out, and he spoke very vaguely, but he seemed so sad. It was very disheartening for a lot of people to hear. He got a super standing ovation because it was just like, damn, whatever we do, we're just going to have to do something. But I'm excited to be Spider-Man.
Oh, my God.
What?
I'm sorry. That just sounded so draining.
But it just seemed as
He
if...
sounded so disheartened, and he was so sad,
Yeah.
and he had a standing ovation. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
The things you wish they would say about the Amazon, but They're clapping
Bro,
for
who the
Tom
fuck is
fucking
supposed
Holland.
to come out to speak for Amazon?
Tom Holland.
The Forest doesn't have a. Who's the voice
with
of the
a chicken
Forest?
sandwich standing
Who's the voice of the
Tom
Forest?
fucking Holland.
You want
Apparently.
everybody but the Amazons to come out and say something
They
about the
can't
Amazon.
because they died in the fucking fire.
I saw one lady outside talking about
What was she
somebody
doing?
did
What
this,
was she doing? What
pointing
was
to-
she doing?
Pointing to the fire. She was like, somebody did this.
Oh, Jesus, there's a fire. I went outside, I ran downstairs, and I was going to get myself an ice cold pop from the Amazon store, you know. The only time people remember Amazon is when they're trying to get one-day shipping. Motherfuckers.
Yo, y'all niggas canceled.
No, but they said that it was Disney. Apparently, the way that their arrangement is, it was one of those. Marvel only gets money out of the merchandising, but all the money that made from the box office, Sony gets, and Marvel only gets 5% of first day sales. So that was their arrangement before. Marvel came up now because after their 5 movie deals with Spider-Man has now come to an end. They got to renegotiate. They said, hey, let's do 50-50. Reports said Marvel wanted 50-50. Sony said, fuck out of here, we out. And they just pulled out. But then reports said it really wasn't 50-50. It was really 30-70. But Marvel leaked the original story about Sony walking away from the deal when the deal wasn't finished to get public pressure to pressure Sony into coming back and making the deal 50-50. Using public emotion to create outrage and promotion to and they did that to try to force Sony to do that, and now they're still within negotiations, and that's why at this point in time of us recording this podcast, it's
The Amazon is completely gone.
yo, bro, do you have a passport? Get a passport.
I want one thing to happen.
What?
I want one thing to happen. People actually give a fuck about where they live.
The Amazon isn't where I live, bro.
You live on the fucking earth.
You know how big the earth is? People don't even understand the ocean.
I know.
So why should we stress ourselves to understand things we don't get yet? Let the people who
we
are
understand,
for that
we understand
do
that it's running out.
But the people
While we're
who
on
are
it.
better equipped with the knowledge should go first and then break it down for the people who are completely unaware like myself.
Okay. All right, that's a good fact. I like that compromise.
Yeah.
That's
So,
a compromise.
Bill Gates, get on it.
He ain't doing shit about that. He knows
Jeff
how to-
Bezos. Yo,
Computers.
that would be the ultimate, Jeff Bezos, that would be the ultimate PR move. Yo, Amazon, Jeff Bezos saves the Amazon. He got enough money.
No, he doesn't. Not after the divorce.
McKinsey, get on it. Help my nigga out.
She ain't doing
She
nothing.
already
but
donated
being-
it. Damn.
Donate, yeah, to the wrong cause.
to probably her cause. Help
Yeah,
a bitch
hate
out
to see it.
foundation.
You hate to see it.
Not her. She love it.
Love that chicken from Popeyes. And we brought it back.
Yo, Jay-Z's in trouble. Help Jay-Z.
How is Jay-Z in trouble?
Because once again, Jay-Z, with him trying to help out the NFL, is under fire through people for he's not helping Kaepernick. And now because of that, it has now changed the argument from bringing awareness and bringing change to social injustices across America to now Jay-Z versus Colin Kaepernick.
That's great how they flipped it on two people.
That's what Shannon Sharp said. He was just like, see, here we go again. Just like when Colin Kaepernick tried to kneel and bring awareness to the NFL and people just made it about the flag and disrespecting it, you automatically change the argument, and now the real issue doesn't get the proper attention.
So what I'm noticing is people are kind of imploding. They're not going outward or expanding the thought or the solutions that could come of whatever's going on.
They rather just argue.
Not even argue, but it's just like you're going more inward to a smaller thought of trying to affect change, or saying, oh, well, this is the bigger issue, when really it's minute in comparison to everything else that's there.
I mean, it's just a lot of shit going on, and we can give every issue the appropriate amount of attention.
But what I'm saying is socially, they're taking it to a smaller extent, looking at a smaller piece of it, a smaller piece of the puzzle that doesn't allow it to expand from where it should actually go to.
Yes.
Which is the narrative of, okay, Jay-Z is actually trying to, let's say, perfect example, give more representation.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to point something out. When you don't see yourself in an area or in a place, you might not feel comfortable. And I don't mean like you yourself physically, but I mean like if you don't see someone that might be alike you, or you can't relate to something in that environment, you're gonna feel a little alienated. You're gonna feel a little like, you know, juxtaposed and be like, I don't think I can join.
You don't feel like that's for you.
Like, yeah, like like biggest example, a community, like a small community, like a town. You move there, you go there. You might not have lived there originally, but when you go there,
you would like to see people who look like you.
Not even look like you, but you can feel comfortable and at ease and relate with them. Now, let's say we bring it to football. Everything that Jay-Z's doing. You see the performances that they get every year for the Super Bowl. You see the connections that they make. You see who gets the hype as far as, you know,
who
players.
gets higher what type of acts bring higher ratings.
And you see the stories that are printed. Or at least the stories that are posted. I mean, the Patriots, New England Patriots, Tom Brady, Bill Belichick. This is like the dynasty, like of
franchise of the NFL.
Like a dynasty.
The poster child.
The poster child. This all-American team. This is America.
Well, the Cowboys are America's team in the NFL, but I see what you're getting at.
But you know, it's just like painting that like, you know, story-esque, picturesque thing that, you know, you don't get that on our side. There hasn't been that point in football history where we had like, you know, okay, Michael Vick. Oof. He was great at one point apparently. Oof. And then look at the story that he got put through. Oof. Because he did it to himself. And then he tried to reverse it and try to take ownership of it.
I wouldn't say do it to himself, but I see what you're getting at.
What do you mean you wouldn't say he did it to himself?
Because it was other people's friends and family doing it in his home that he let them in.
It was his cousin.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it wasn't him doing it. It was just
so
like
you see
him trying to look out
though.
for his people.
But
and
you
then
see the narrative.
But people flip it and change it. And
they
like
made it into
saying,
a smaller. So
yes.
It's like with this, everything that's going on with Jay-Z, everything that's going on with Colin Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick is a different situation altogether.
Yes.
He got his bag from Nike.
And the NFL.
And the NFL.
He got a settlement.
If anything, he finessed.
And an NDA that he cannot tell us about. Whatever he signed with him and Eric Reed, who still plays for the NFL. And a lot of players who feel bad for Colin Kaepernick still don't kneel. So I'm like, well, what are you mad? I don't understand. Yeah, Colin should have a job, but Colin can't play football forever, so what's the bigger issue? Like, figure it out. I don't get it. Like, I still don't watch football in my house.
At least he expanded outwardly from where he actually does.
I'm just saying. I'm just being specific.
Yeah, no, I get you.
You got it. You want to play it on your TV, though?
No.
Oh, all right. Yeah, me neither.
I don't have cable.
Oh. I mean, you can stream it.
How do you know?
Sources. I'm going to look for a topic. Kenneth, tell us about what's going on in the world.
Kenneth has to know what's going on in the world.
Transition King.
Hasbro owns Death Row Records.
Oh, yeah. That's great.
So now we can get the Suge Knight Mr. Potato Head.
Nah. A Toy Story, the album. I'm gonna need that. It's just Mr. Potato's Head like picture on the fucking Chronic album. It's just him like, yeah.
Nah.
Okay.
Tone, turn up my phone.
Turn up my snare. Turn up my snare.
Let's get ready to
Toy Story.
People wanna fuck with Potato Head, don't know I gon' get you bust in the head with the
Toy Shed.
So
the toy shit, put
Hasbro announced this week that it purchased Entertainment One, which is a multimedia company that owns quite a few things, such as a music division, E1, which Rolling Stone says happens to be one of the biggest independent labels in the industry. And in 2013, the music division spent around $280 million to buy the entire catalog of Death Row, which had previously been forced to declare bankruptcy in 2006.
Son, this next Toy Story finna be so fucking lit.
The soundtrack.
So does that mean?
To infinity, my niggas.
So does that mean the next Toy Story Snoop Dogg will voice the Slinky Dog?
That'd be nice. Slink Dog.
Hey, yo, where the hell is Andy?
Did y'all
He's
wait?
a
Hold
whole
on a second.
bitch.
Did y'all see that clip of Snoop Dogg talking about women?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg he got chill.
What happened? What did he say?
Let me see if I can.
Snoop Dogg is trying. I saw it most recently in the group chat. Let me see if I can find it again. But Snoop Dogg was trying to police what women were wearing.
I also know Snoop Dogg doesn't like my braids, but that's
He doesn't?
nah.
He told you personally?
He called me.
I mean,
Showing their titties and feeling like they gotta show their ass. You can be something different. Use your mind. Like, cover your body up. Let a man have some imagination and think and be like one of them women in the office up in there. Change some shit around this motherfucker. Do that. Because I'm tired of seeing girls shaking their
Boo, get the fuck out of here.
So remember back in like the early 90s, like the Gin and Juice video and shit like that? Like all of Snoop Dogg's old music videos, like how the women were dressed and shit like that?
Anybody seen the I Get Around video?
So
Round and round.
Did you see the video?
Around. Yeah. It was on BET Uncut. Shout out BET
Why'd you
Uncut.
say it in the Tupac? Yeah. Did you see the video? Yeah.
It was a good video.
All right. But yeah, Snoop Dogg's wild. You can't tell women what to wear. You can say how you feel about what it is what they're wearing. Nobody asked you. But you can say how you feel, but don't try to tell them what to wear because that's when they're going to get you.
That's when they're going to get you.
Yeah, that's exactly when they're going to get you. Jadena also said some other stuff when he was on the Breakfast Club. Put out, was he on his press release? Yeah, Akenna. That was my new nickname for you, Akenna.
that sounds mad weird.
Akenna? Akadena?
His ground as fertile, which is a word that's usually associated with women. But if you understand it as power, that when it's a fertile ground, people can grow, then that's when you're truly a king. But when we're boys, my dad was a tyrant. I grew up in a verbally and ultimately physically abusive home. My neighbor got beat by her pimp boyfriend every single day. She was laid out heroin addict on our front porch all the time. That was the environment. That's how I got into music.
So it was normalized.
It was normal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I knew it was wrong as a boy, but you don't know what to do. I escaped by putting headphones on so I didn't have to listen to my parents arguing. So that's how I got here. So to me, like, it takes, I can't judge somebody so harshly when they don't go the route that I did. I know it's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of reading. It's going to take a lot of work. My hope is that we can get to a new place as men that understand that our masculinity is not being threatened right now. It's actually being strengthened by women being empowered. It's just like with white people, you feel threatened because you see other groups of color being empowered, but no, we are now contributing more to society because you've gotten out the way a little bit. You're not losing power. We're gonna have a better world because of it. That's how I see it.
Akenna?
I like the sentiment. I like the sentiment a lot. The biggest thing I'll see is that if you have a country or a nation or anything like that that empowers their women, and you see the impact that women can have, not only on a man's life, but the world around them, it begs to question, why are we not empowering our women, especially as black men, our black women, enough?
We need more of it.
Yeah, so like just that same representation, just to go back to what we were saying about Jay-Z in the NFL, what if he decides to put on more black
Akenna was empowering a lot of women these past couple of weeks in his album. He was in the clubs empowering a lot of women.
Okay, what was he doing?
Grinding.
Grind.
Dead ass, you ain't see the videos?
I don't know why the first thing I was thinking of was the Lil Wayne song. Grind, grind, grind.
I know my nigga. But Akenna was in the clubs with a lot of women getting jiggy with it. And at some point, I was like, damn, that looks like a guy. I don't know what's going on. But can you speak up for your brother? He was empowering women.
He was?
Dancing. Yeah.
I can't speak for everybody, every brother that I know.
On this podcast, you will.
I could, yeah. But I'm just saying, like, listen, I can appreciate the words that he'll speak as far as what he wants to do and what he wants to affect, but it's on him to be able to actually follow through.
When you empower women, you know what you are?
City boy, city boy.
That's real city boy shit.
Well, I'm glad we can have the city boys do that. We putting
Empower
on
women, yes.
We putting on for the city.
And you better pick up some trash and help out your community, nigga.
Yeah, please.
Help the planet.
September 21st.
City
check
boy,
us out.
Oh, my fault.
city boy.
City Boys will be at another beach cleanup September 21st.
Planet Boys.
The Planet Boys, Captain Planet Boys. Nah, Captain Planet Men. Because we got to empower ourselves. The only way we can empower anything is by making sure that the people right beside us or the people around us feel comfortable,
empowered too.
Feel empowered.
And that. Oh, go ahead. What you gonna say?
No.
I was gonna say because that leads me to this thing I was gonna say. But if you had another point to add to it,
that's it, man.
Right.
Listen, honestly, I like where that goes.
Yeah, because I was gonna say like empowering one another. It goes into a lot of things, and something that I read about that kind of struck me was that about being vulnerable. A lot of men associate being vulnerable with being weak. So this passage that I read, it said a lack of vulnerability can ruin a good thing. Sad thing is most of the time it doesn't make them out to be a bad person, but having to squeeze it out of them to be can be so emotionally draining. It's like you want to move the earth just to prove that your intentions are nothing but pure. So it's like a person is fearing to be vulnerable with another person. It's like, damn, you have to make another person work so much harder to say something that really you should be doing.
Yeah.
And it's draining, and it just creates a cycle if you continue to do that. So be vulnerable with your brothers and with your sisters. Empowering one is empowering all.
Well, what I would say to that is, how do you feel you can actually do that? Like,
by being vulnerable and just being open and honest about how you feel about situations.
But
and
how do you
self-awareness.
feel you can do that in everyday conversation or everyday like interaction?
Going to therapy, having more self-awareness of one's emotional state, and being open to being more honest and vocal about how you feel in a moment, because that can help break down those walls of being vulnerable, of fears of being vulnerable. And that's why I try to say, hey, a lot of people should get therapy, whether or not if you're going through trauma or you're just, in a little rut. Just even if you're fine, just do it, because there might be things going on in your life that you might repress that you may not be aware of. So going to therapy, in a sense, can give you more self-awareness of one's emotional state. So that way, in situations, you can be a little bit more vocal with other people, and sharing that can help other people understand you more and make you better in turn of that. Because it helps you empower another person, because you're like, oh, damn, I didn't even know that about myself. Or somebody could be like, damn, I didn't even know that's how you felt in situations like that. Like earlier when I called you pussy and I see that it bothered you. Yeah. Damn, that's like, oh, shit, I didn't even know that. So now I know that, oh, let me be careful. Let me acknowledge that. Let me acknowledge that, and damn, now I know how to do going forward.
I get you. The more you know.
I got it. Wait. Don't get me out of here yet. Wait.
The more you know.
It was late, but
well, I would really want to ask: are any of us considering going to therapy?
Yes.
And how are we going to start that whole conversation up?
Getting insurance. So shit could be expensive.
Kenneth, have you considered going to therapy?
Yes.
Are we at liberty to say what we would want to go to therapy as a outcome?
I was thinking about that this morning. Like I was listening to a podcast. I was like, damn, I would hate to go to a
You were listening to another fucking podcast?
Yeah. Gotta listen to the podcast.
Cut his
world.
fucking mic off, Tone. Cut his fucking mic off.
Okay, Fat Joe. Cut the fucking mics on.
Yo, lean back from your mic. Stop talking to it. What was the name of the podcast?
It's Joe Budden.
Fuck out of here. Lucky he's a good podcast. Shout out, Joe.
Podcasts should support other podcasts.
Yeah.
Each one teach one. So I was saying to myself that, yo, I would be really mad as fuck if I went to a therapy and I said all the traumatizing shit and I just wasted that hour, like a half of that hour just crying. Like, I could do
or
that
talking
at
about
home.
dicks or something.
No,
like
I could have just been home. I could have cried at home and just got to the real shit throughout the whole. I want the most out of that hour. So if you got a lot of shit you holding in, like, yo, cry at home so that way you know what you want to talk about when you go to the therapist. So that way you get the most out of that hour. Because most therapy is just reflection of you.
So you get to the therapy session an hour early. If you drove,
and just cry.
Just cry in the car. There you go. Save yourself a lot of time and money.
This isn't Friday. Oh, he gonna cry in the car.
No, I did it in the lobby. So I'm good now.
Hey, that's at least good.
But let's talk about me never being hugged as a child. Like,
you think it was because I smelled? What do you think it was?
Nah, honestly, shit. Let's really get into my parents smoking a lot and led to me stinking and going to school and getting made fun of and having self-consciousness about me. And my
Why are you moving your hands so much?
I'm just, because I'm nervous. See, I'm being honest, though. Oh, hand hug, my fault. Got you.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, vulnerability, it helps men a lot. So remember, people like Gabe who listen to us and say this is like therapy for him.
G. 10 toes.
This nigga trying to give me the light.
Wait, G.
10 toes. Gabe, a.k.a. The Footlicker.
Oh, okay. All right. We should have forgotten.
Never.
Should have forgotten about everything
Never
that Gabe
forget.
did. Okay. But we should be vulnerable in that moment.
I felt too vulnerable because my feet were exposed in some slides.
What? Wait.
Son,
You had socks on.
I know. I don't know what Gabe is capable of. So
yo,
That's
Black
wild.
Panther 2's coming out 2021.
May 6th.
Why is it coming out not in 2020?
Wrong button. That's not applause. You were saying
Okay.
why is it not coming out 2020? It's not in the Phase 4 plan.
Well, okay. This is my only thought on Black Panther 2. You see how it was supposed to be like, I guess, a film for us. Let's be quite honest. It's supposed to be a film for us. It's supposed to empower us and give us that empowerment that we want to give to women so badly. But what do you think is going to do to actually push the narrative in that second iteration? What do you predict?
It honestly, there's so much that they could do, but if they figure out all of that behind the scenes stuff with all these characters, because now Marvel just got a hand of so many other characters in that Fox Aquiration.
Mm-hmm.
So now they got all the Fantastic Four characters. They got the
Acquiration.
Acquisition. We knew. We just go.
Y'all didn't go to the reunion.
We're gonna be here all day. That's why.
But you didn't go to
That's
school, so that's how you can tell you didn't have a great
Wait
vocabulary.
a minute. You didn't even go to this.
Shit
He
is
doesn't
lit.
even go here.
Yo, stop. I didn't go
He
here.
doesn't even go to this podcast.
That is very funny. 'Cause a lot of
like-
people there was like, I don't remember you.
That's like that scene from
can't do
Mean
that.
Girls. Like, she doesn't even go here.
A lot of people felt that way towards me, but then they felt stupid when I knew their names.
Shit is lit.
Yo, y'all niggas canceled.
All right, Shawn Mendes is in trouble because he this was just
When does their show even come on? I'm sorry. Wait, yeah, I heard about. Okay, wait,
Shawn
wait.
Mendes.
I heard about this Shawn Mendes.
Shawn
thing.
Mendes and
Who
some,
the fuck is Shawn Mendes?
the guy that sings the song Stitches.
yeah, and somehow Shawn Mendes and
sorry.
Iggy Azalea are in trouble for like somehow the same thing. Because like there was a video had resurfaced of her like rapping along the hot nigga, and she didn't like censor herself saying the word nigga.
Yo, turn my fucking phone up, nigga.
was when I shot niggas. Like they say you 12, then they drop
That was the
niggas.
video.
It
It was a troll. It wasn't real.
Drop niggas.
They said that was Iggy Azalea. This was not Iggy Azalea.
Azalea.
No, that's probably who it was. Azalea.
Sound like she got anxiety.
But Shawn Mendes had to apologize. Well, was supposed to. Well, he didn't apologize. He just addressed his racially old and sensitive post. And this was his excuse. I had no idea I was gonna have 50 million followers.
Damn.
and they were gonna know about all the racism.
I didn't think they scroll that far. Who scrolls that far?
Okay, let's be quite honest. Anytime you are at home with your family, the conversations you have in your home are usually the conversations people have on Twitter because they expect not to be found, which I get it. Okay.
He says this. He goes on to say, I did not mean to acknowledge it. I just think that a lot of things need to be moved on from. But, damn, nigga, that's mad fucked up. But I also had friends that when I was like 14 who would take my phone and post them for me.
No, don't do that.
They thought
After
it was
saying
funny because I had 2,000 followers at the time. I was not thinking about it. I had no idea I was going to have 50 million followers.
He didn't really say that
It
first
does
part,
not
did
make it any better, and I apologize for everything insensitive that I said in the past. That's not my personality, he responded. He goes on to say, the fans concluded their questioning by asking him, I had Black Lives Matter flag that I might throw on the stage, and then he said back, please throw it at me. He's 21 years old now, and he described those tweets as insensitive, and and in February of this year, he came under fire for accidentally liking a tweet that made fun of transgendered people. Have you guys ever accidentally liked the post that was like, damn, I ain't mean to?
Yes. A
Oh,
post about my
shit.
ass.
Turn my phone up. It's here. The moment. Hello. Oh shit! Hold on a second. Wait. 'Cause am I on the thing? No, that's now I'm in. Hello.
Yeah.
All right, this is Evan Combest calling from the Can We Not podcast. We are recording live. May I have your?
I called you, motherfucker.
That's what I was gonna say. You didn't call him. He called you.
We are recording live. I want you to state your name and reason for calling.
You told me to call you. This is Panda. So what the fuck you want from me?
Oh, nigga, do you?
Oh, shit. Damn, bro.
You can hear my sound effects?
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
Back on that TV shit.
Please record that. Please record that. God damn, we need it back on that steamy shit. Oh my goodness.
Like he never left.
The dopest survived since what year, bro?
Oh, God. What do you want?
All right. We are calling to recap our weekend.
Man, I mean, I was there, but I wasn't there.
Oh, you wasn't there. Now, come on. You're my Super Smash brother.
I mean, you know, just Eskimos and shit.
Eskimos, hey, chill, bro. Come on,
I
son.
know the summer's coming to an end. Ew.
What do you mean by Eskimo brothers, my man? Be careful. People might be listening.
You know you don't care about it. You see exactly. You know you don't give a fuck about that.
Man, you calling me? This is live, right? No filters. You in the studio?
We are in Kai Sky Radio with a new
Kai
soundboard.
by the bay.
Oh, okay, so I can freely say, yo, this nigga Evan is wildin'.
Thank you. Yes, please give us everything. Give us all the details. And also
Oh,
explain to
man,
us that fight that happened in
this
the movie.
nigga Evan is nasty, bro. Let me tell you a story about Evan. Motherfucker just going around cleaning up everybody's mess.
As he usually does.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but he doesn't want to say it. You know, every week you ask him, how's he doing? He always fucking slides to the side.
Thank you.
Let me give you the dirt. Let me give you the dirt on Evan.
Beautiful.
Tell your truth, King.
We've been waiting 59 weeks for this. By George, we're about to get it.
How was my weekend, bro? I told them there was a high school reunion that they did not go to. It was very messed up. We expected them to come, but the Super Smash Brothers came through. We brought the vibes. Was there anything else that you would like to expound on?
Oh, let's talk about how Evan showed up to a, so-called reunion when this motherfucker technically didn't even graduate.
Chill. I got my
I'm
diploma,
just saying, bro.
Where is
I'm
it?
just saying, how'd you get it, though? Matter of fact, can the Can We Not podcast provide documentation?
That's gonna be the fucking picture for this episode.
high school
I mean, my diploma.
Yeah, but that shit is the thumbnail for the episode for YouTube viewers.
It just might be. But get to the why are we at? What's going on, man? What are you trying to say about me?
I'm just saying, man. You was one hell of a chaperone. I'll tell you that. You was a good babysitter.
Chaperone?
And you nasty at the same time, bro. We give you one job.
What?
You take advantage of it.
Oh, this is how you're gonna describe my attacker.
Hold up.
Oh,
Let
attacker,
Stefan speak.
bro.
We want to know what he has to say.
No, I don't.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
All right, Stefan, I'm gonna let you talk. The floor is yours.
I'm just saying, this guy's gonna be attacked for this innocent, poor, drunken woman. The attacker. You could have walked away. Oh,
Hey, you can't. No. Don't
Don't
hold up,
censor
Stefan. Hold up, Stefan. Don't let Evan interject. This is
Oh,
great.
don't take my
This is great.
soundboard.
Boo, Evan. Boo. Stefan, keep going.
Boo, get the fuck out of
We
here.
just told Evan to leave. All right.
nah, I ain't going nowhere. Yo, let me tell you, it was a Friday night. This motherfucker came up to the reunion, think he was a hot shit, did his hair, had his shit like the East End fur thing, alright? He was wearing on his fucking promo that he doesn't share the bag with you at all. Talking about the Can We Not podcast hat, you know?
Wait, there was
Talking
a
about he
hat?
had that. Yeah, you know he got the hat. He's just not giving it to y'all.
Nigga, there's a Can We Not podcast hat?
No, tell your story, bro.
Nigga, what?
came through. Yo, what was that jacket you had from your other sponsors?
I came through dripping. I came through with the drip.
Came through with the only fucking army blended in commando suit just so he could fucking hide.
But tell the people why we're Smash Brothers. Tell the people why we are Smash Brothers. The stupid
I don't know
Smash
why
Brothers.
you consider us Smash Brothers. Yo, we was there chilling, drinking, well, having no drinking. No, he's weird. But we was drinking this shit. Towards the end of the night, one of our good friends had invited one of their family members, and they were sloppy. I mean, sloppy.
Son,
But in a
Darius is still
respectable way,
mad.
you know, in a respectable way.
Son, homie was trying to get her number all night.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that nigga wasn't even relevant, bro. How you was drunk, and you managed to still give a fake number. You got no class.
I mean, I
They
think
were
it's a
both
little
drunk,
easier.
and he still got a fake number.
I mean, yeah, of course. They don't have... Okay. All right. So, wait. So...
But what happened with you, though? Because you was with the first.
Oh.
No, I was the first.
Yes, you was.
he's
You
protecting
babysitted
himself.
first. Don't
He's
try to
protecting
lie,
himself.
nigga. Don't lie now, because I can lie, too.
Nah. Yeah, you could lie. I've seen all this story.
I don't lie no
I
more
remember-
stories.
We went from the bowling alley. You know what I mean? We was at the bar. And, yo, that's what we got. Nobody must have been paying attention to this shit whatsoever. But Evan, let me tell you, Evan, hands on, bro. I had to look at this nigga side and everything.
What?
Touching, feeling, groping. You disgusting.
She grabbed my lip,
Nah,
bro,
She graduated
No.
with what?
with her hand. Like, we were talking.
Nah, that was the other shorty that was asking for weed.
I'm sorry. So, wait, you saw somebody's hand reach out to your face, and she got your lip?
I thought she was going to touch my shirt.
Was she a drunken master?
Nah,
now?
bro.
She was able to get your
She hit
lip?
him with the bum bump. She hit him with the bum bump. Look at the wrist right on his lip. Pow.
Is my lip bumpy? Look.
Hey,
you-
don't fix your lips
co-host,
like that.
Co-host, are my
Don't
lips
fix your
bumpy?
lips. Can you get a little closer away from the mic?
Are my lips bumpy?
Don't go up on the mic so much. I gotta use
Yo,
those.
you gotta put some saran wrap around that shit.
And then the other girls asked me for weed. Then we were outside. We go to the other
Wait,
bar.
did you have it?
We
Nah.
go-
Can we talk about the girl that was asking for weed? That shit was so funny, bro. She
I
came
was just
up
trying
to
to get
you.
some pussy. She gonna
Nah.
ask me.
She came up to you. Yo, shorty, don't even know you grabbed your neck, got mad close. I'm thinking she about to give my man your coffee. You got some blood.
Jesus.
You got some weed. No,
Yeah.
go home.
Wait, so Evan, I'm guessing
I took a
from your
picture
attire,
with her.
From your attire, you look like a drug dealer?
It's not in. I kept telling you guys, it's not in the photos that were posted. I got sent those privately. I have those photos.
He had some drip to look like a drug dealer. Yes, he did.
Went back to your high school reunion 10 years later. Yo, so Evan, what are you doing with your life? You got any weed?
No weed, nigga.
No, the girl that asked me this question was not part of the reunion. It was just a random bowler.
She was not part of the
A
reunion.
random bowler.
Yes, a
Just
random
came
bowler.
up to you and said, you are a drug dealer.
It's like, you know when you go
Maybe
to like a
you should
department
start
store.
closing your shirts.
Do you know when you go to a department store
And
and,
the
people
buttons are
ask
all
you,
buttoned up on the
"Excuse me,
mannequins?"
sir, do you know whether this is?" It's like, come on.
Nah, don't deflect that. You heard what I said.
No, I didn't hear what you
With
said.
all the buttons are buttoned up on the mannequins? Yeah, that in department stores, yeah. But maybe if you button up your shirts, you wouldn't look like a drug dealer, Evan. 10 years later, what are you doing with your life? Dealing drugs.
And 10
Open
years
the
ago, I
showcase.
looked like I was dealing drugs.
Yeah, you was hiding in those 4X.
Exactly. But Stefan, please tell them
Still
about
waiting on that diploma.
tell them about what happened on our weekend and why we are the stupid Smash Brothers.
Well, I can only say this alleged attacker was just being too flirtatious around the bar until we winded up at this next spot called
No, wait, go to
I
the
really
part.
don't give a fuck.
Go to the part where it was me and you, and she made us do something to her.
He's fixing the stuff. Whoa, hold up.
Oh.
And tell them
No,
what I did.
That shit was.
Whoa. Yo, what
I
did y'all
can't really say
do?
what you did. I was focused on what I did. So
You
anyway,
nasty
Yo, this
nigga.
nigga's about to end
She
up on the
came
Shade
out of
Room
nowhere.
live.
and basically like secluded us to like a pat down basically. So she's over here talking about, oh, I'm sick. I'm sick. I'm like, what are you talking about? You're fine. You have a proceeds to grab my right hand, Evan's left hand, and just started doing the head, shoulders, knees, toes. But somehow we ended up on breast, shoulders, and thighs.
No, because when she did that, I tried to use the back of my hand because you wasn't going to get me caught up in a Me Too story. You, on the other hand, you a dirty dude. You use your entire palm. And
Tone make the call. Tone make the call. Tone make the call. Tone make the call.
You hit him?
Yeah, we heard him. Yep. We heard him.
I can't say Evan definitely put his back of the hand on it. But
and then she told me to use the front of my hand.
Wow, she told you?
Yes.
She told you?
Yeah, fam. Did she not make me move my hand? She forced my hand. You hear this?
She forced your hand.
She forced my hand.
Aren't you, like, you know, don't
What?
you work out? Aren't you able to, like, you know, kind of defend?
No,
He's so small.
Thanks. So we go to the other bar. Then what, bro?
And then from there, she was actually a little funny because like, she was drunk. The dude didn't want to let her in the bouncer, so she had to sober up.
Oh, wait, so this whole time she was drunk? So she was drunk?
Oh, yeah, she was drunk, bro. She was drunk. Glass. All that. So everybody else is in the bar. There's me, Evan, her, and then her family member that was there. We're just
I was outside.
We told them, yo, yeah, but just tell me outside. Everybody else is inside.
Yes.
And then we just on this little like hoop area where it's like a doorway, chilling and everything. And then she's just acting mad funny, just like, yo, go away. Telling me, go away. I'm like, we just trying to make sure you good and everything. Next thing you know, she's like, all right, I'll give you a kiss, and you can just go away. I'm like, what is this kind of robbery?
Nah, you wanted that kiss, nigga. You wanted that.
Hey, I don't give a fuck. It's a Friday night. Anyway, so whatever. Took my text, moved on my life. My man Evan, though, he was staying behind.
I was trying to be a good person and make sure that she was sobering up with her water.
Keyword trying. Go on, Stephon.
So I'm looking at him. I'm like, are you good? I'm giving him the eye signals. I'm like, you think like, yeah, I need help. Nah, I'm going inside, whatever.
Because she told you to go away.
Come back or whatever. Yeah, she was just like, really like, yo, leave.
Yeah,
I knew Evan was in trouble at this point.
I knew Evan was in trouble. So what did I do? I left.
No, you said you was good, bro. It's not my fault. She outweighed you and she outbounded you.
Listen, she did that. And she left.
But I can't speak on this next part. So as soon as I went in the bar, what took place next, Evan?
All right, so you leave and you go into the bar, and then me and her are outside, and then something happens, and she goes inside of the bar with you, and I'm outside talking to another person. Then you come out of the bar about 5-8 minutes later to tell me what?
Well, what did you do before I tell you what I did?
No, because we're going in the curtain.
Wait, hold up. Wait, hang on.
No, you got to tell me what happened, because then that's when I reacted and told you what happened to me.
Well, what happened within the 5 to 8 minutes that Stephon was out of the picture?
I was talking to another person outside.
Oh, so that was a...
No, Stephon was inside while me and the girl who was drunk and I'm trying to get her sober were outside alone. And I was telling her to sober up. And then me and her are outside for a couple of minutes, and then she goes inside. So when she's inside, because I'm talking to another person, Stephon comes out 8 minutes later to tell me what, Stephon?
Basically, I got attacked too. I am a victim.
Oh my God.
Stephon goes,
she comes back
you didn't frame it like that. You didn't frame it like that day. You was like, yo, son, I'm about to smash.
Too, right? I'm lying too. I'm lying too, right?
I'm lying too. But,
You was like, yo, I'm about to smash. Shit was lit. Yo, me and her, we got tonguing down. We was tongue wrestling. You was.
Don't do that so close to the microphone. Stop doing that.
That's what you said. And you was like, yo, son, I think she really liked me. And I said, whoa.
Nah, you wild on that, bro.
And then
You
I
told me she was digging you.
No. You said, bro, I think she likes me. And I said, wait, Stephon, there's something I think I need to tell you. Oh, fuck, hold on. Damn it. I might need one of y'all phones.
That's what you needed to tell her?
I might need one of y'all phones. Nah, hold on, because this is about to be mad funny.
I mean,
it's going to sound fucked up, but it's going to be mad funny because you were telling me that, bro, and then I was like, come on, son. I think this is a little messed up. I got to let you know something, bro. I hope you can hear the song.
I know this is going. I swear to God, this nigga better not play things, bro.
I was just letting Stephon know that you wasn't the only one, bro. Yo, Steph. What up, Ev? Come on, bro. You know the words. Basically, yeah.
Yo, I'm not going to be singing burpees niggas lines.
Basically, Stephon was like, yo, me and her made out. I'm really feeling her. And I was like, yo, Steph, she made out with me too, right before she went inside. And then after me and him said that, we was like, yo, this is fucking crazy. And then me and Stephon go look inside the wheel. Me and Steph are right outside the bar while we're saying this by the window. So as we say this, we look back into the bar to be like, yo, what's she doing now? We look back in the bar. She's making out with another nigga.
Yo, my man, Darius.
No. Remember, my man JS got it first. I don't want to say his name. You know the one.
Oh, yeah. No.
Exactly.
He was back and forth with that. But, yo, when we actually looked later, and we saw this tall motherfucker just outweighing him.
Yeah. It was messed up because he got it
a
third.
pin back, like, yo, I'm going to get this number for real.
No, because he got it third. The one got it for real. No, the one got it third. And then homie who was drunk earlier on in the story, it was trying to get who got the fake number. He was like, no, I'm going to get me mine. Because he basically watched like 3 niggas make out with his girl. And then he eventually got his make out last. So that nigga kissed all of us.
Wait. Are you sure he was the last one, Adam?
In my story, he was last.
No,
do you have?
No, bro. Are you sure he was the last one?
All right, tell your story, man. Because we about to end this
Because I'm pretty sure she said bye to you last.
Yeah, she said bye and then she left.
Nah, bro. Talking about, yo, let me get a kiss before I go. You take to everybody, bro. You nasty nigga.
Come on, fam.
Bro, this is worse than when someone said, hey,
you hate to see it.
Actually, yes. This sounds a little sad.
It was. I was attacked, and Stephon didn't help.
I'm not
my
even
Smash
saying,
brother.
Think of the person that was doing the attacking.
I would love to. Yo, Steph, you got their number?
No. Let's look outwardly. Let's expand on this moment, gentlemen.
Okay.
Now, we have a woman who was involved with multiple people.
A serial kisser.
A serial kisser, if you will. She had no real control over what she was doing physically.
Stephon.
No.
Stephon.
Other than being under the influence. Now,
boy, she was definitely controlled.
Hang on. Because I'm shooting her some bail right now. And I'm going to tell you why. Because as men, we shouldn't have idly sat by and said, oh, well, she just went to the next nigga. This woman is drunk. She's inebriated.
I tried to stop her.
If anything, what we should have did was alert the cousin.
We did. Steph, didn't you alert the cousin?
Bring them to said area.
How many times did you have to go find her cousin?
I'm more than a dozen.
So this means we have to think smarter when we go about these things, especially if we're hanging out as adults. We should say, you know what? If you're going to be the one...
Are you victim blaming me, bro?
I can victim blame you easily.
No,
that's not what I'm doing.
No, he's victim blaming you, bro.
I could easily do that, but that's not what I'm doing. I'm looking at this for a change in this narrative right here.
Okay.
You want to know why? Because this person was inebriated, going around doing what they were doing, yet they came with somebody else. They were not even with the group, the high school group. This is a person outside of your group.
And they say drunkenness brings out all your deepest inhibitions.
Yeah.
The true
This is
self.
what you truly wanted to do? Okay, that's fine. Yeah. I've been drunk. I've been mad.
I really thought you was going a different direction. So I've been drunk. I've been a little sloppy. I've been serial kissing.
Nah.
I thought I'd say, are you a serial kisser?
I wish that was the case because that shows like, hey, you want to be more loving and whatnot. At least in my eyes. You're not trying to be weird and strange for some change. But what I mean to say is this person was moving around sloppy, reckless, and adults were all around. And all she was doing was moving from one person to the next.
Fam, niggas don't even care about the Amazon force. You think they care about some drunk chick kissing
okay,
niggas?
So maybe what we need to do is look inward, but expand it in a positive way.
The only people trying to help her with me and Stephon. And you know what we got? Kissed.
Kiss.
We got tongue down.
Well, given all the things that we talk about on this podcast, I feel like it was in everybody's best interest in that vicinity to at least make sure and safeguard that this person was able to find help. Or at least be with the person that
we got them back to their cousin and they went home.
Okay. But, you know, like, to talk about it in this way that, you know, okay, oh, well, was she the last one? Because, you know.
Because homie at the end really wanted to get his.
And that sounds a little concerning if all we did was look upon that happening.
I can't get in the club that fast to stop him. I was outside. I had to go back, show ID, get my hand stamped. Come on. What you want me to do?
And then meanwhile, a Facebook Live video comes up and she's dead in somebody's bathroom.
No, because her cousin was right there.
Listen, I'm only seeing it from...
Don't go to that far extreme.
I could. You can go to that far extreme with anything.
Because that person was in our group, so don't go there.
Okay, that's fine. But at the same time, you don't know everybody.
True.
You don't know everybody. Nobody keeps in touch with everybody. Nobody's going to be like right there and say, oh, well, you know what? Yeah, I'm trying to shoot my shot and this and that. Next thing you know, this nigga ends up sitting there hanging it from some fucking post or something like that. Or like, you know, fucking trying to strangle her or something like that. Like this is the world that we live in, where we're thinking in one sense and we're not trying to safeguard the people that we are actually a part of.
We did try to keep her safe.
We tried.
We can't keep her safe from herself.
The word tried. This is true. But if you can actively be a participant in what's going on.
I was a victim.
You were a victim of something that someone couldn't control readily.
Yes.
Readily.
I was a victim. And so was Stephon.
Stephon is never a victim. When it comes to situations like that, you are never the victim. And I will tell you exactly why.
100%
DC.
All right, nope.
Washington,
Losing connection.
DC.
Losing connection,
He
bro.
ain't losing no connection.
Nope, Steph, talk to you later.
Why'd you get into a fight in the movie theater? Fuck.
Dropped technical difficulties.
We're never going to hear that story, huh?
Nah, he's got to come in person.
All right, okay. Make it happen.
He's going to get popped. Popped like corn. So, gentlemen, we are now at the end. We've discussed a lot. So,
started a little podcast.
How do we feel? We talked about a lot today.
Talked about a lot.
How do y'all feel?
Feeling like Amazon's gonna burn down. And we ain't talk about.
We talked a whole 30 minutes about the fucking Amazon.
We could have changed it though.
We don't have passports. Nobody in this room has passports.
We got a podcast.
Okay, I am done. Can you stop the song and talk on the mic, please? Because all right, what did you guys learn this week? Closing thoughts. Yo, y'all niggas nasty.
Yeah, you and Stephon are just nasty. That's really it. I'm gonna pray for everyone here.
They don't call us the Smash Brothers for nothing.
That's disgusting.
What about you?
Hold up.
I mean, I think there was a guest opinion.
Hang on. Kenneth, what were you doing Friday night?
He said he was sick.
You were sick?
Yeah, we talked about that in the beginning of the episode.
Why
said
don't
he
I
stayed
remember
home.
this? You stayed home?
Because you don't even listen back in person.
Exactly. Why were you sick? Hey, come to
talked
think of it, you
about
didn't
it-
really talk this entire podcast. What happened, buddy? Be vulnerable with us. Be vulnerable with us as a man. Yo, y'all niggas canceled. You can't even use your own words?
No.
Akai, closing thoughts.
Closing thoughts. Be more vulnerable. Look within so you can look outwardly and actually affect something and change it.
Is there anything else that I wanted to really get? Making sure this last check-in. All right, we talked about the niggas jumping into Popeyes thing. We talked about Jenna. We talked about the Donald Trump thing. Talked about local man is fed up. Yeah, that's me.
R. Kelly is trying to use Michael Jackson's former defense attorney. Trying to get money for that.
Good luck, my nigga. Can't afford that. The Jay-Z clip, we talked about Jay-Z, Death Row, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Michelle Obama and Barack, they created a summer playlist. Vibes is going off all summer long. Snoop Doggy Dogg, men telling women what to do are stupid.
Does moving in together cause a relationship to end faster?
Ooh, that's a topic for next week. Did we get any viewer questions?
No.
All right, then
We
I
don't
think.
have any more views.
I wonder why.
What?
Yo, y'all niggas canceled. Exactly.
That's why. All right, cool. So that's episode 59.
Yep.
In the bag. Episode 60's next week. Are we back in the studio? What we doing?
How we
Any
looking?
plans?
How we looking?
I mean, I'm asking y'all. I don't know what Jade is doing. Jade is out there wilding in Texas.
I saw what Adrian from the BX was doing.
I thought he's from the TX. No.
This is what happens when we're not in the studio.
Hit me with the boomts. Hey. All right. So, I believe that's it. Hit y'all with the song at the end. Fade us out.
Uh-oh. Get it.
It was the song that we introed with.
Ah.
Nothing crazy.
The remix? Ah.
No, not that song. That wasn't the song that we introed with.
This episode's gonna get taken down.
But
Yeah.
isn't our podcast pretty outstanding?
We are, but
We should be overstanding.
this one.
Rick Ross is coming back in a big way.
Episode 59. Thank you guys for listening. We out here. We see y'all next week. We going back to the Amazon cucumber patch.
Gorilla, fuck chauffeurs, I went and got more killers. I rock with niggas like Fabulous. Cause to tell the truth, baby, like Fabulous. But you make it look glamorous.
Yo, y'all niggas canceled.